Hello, namaste everyone. How are you? Welcome to Astral Luck. And today I'm going to read for September predictions for the sign of Libra. So this is for September 2022. What I'm doing here is a different way of reading cards today. Or you, it's not a different way that I'm just doing it differently this time. If you're a regular viewer, you will find it different. It's just that. First, I'm going to use a couple of oracle cards from various decks, see where the energies are. Then I'm going to use the tarot cards, bring out three layers of message. First layer is your overall message, second layer is your career, third layer is your relationship. And let's see what we have. From the oracle cards, I think this card is also trying to come out. Begin now and breaking trial. Okay, that's then strangely two cards. These two cards also wanted to come together. These also came together in my hand. Embarking on an adventure and mending bridges. Alright. Now let's see some astrology cards. See where the energies lie. And then we would move to the tarot. Then we have Cancer, we have the third house, and Chiron here. So Libra for you, Cancer is your 10th house. If I'm 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, your 10th. One has to count. And your third house is Sagittarius. These are quite like, and with Chiron here healing. So I'm just trying to see what is getting activated for you. First of all, something on your career aspect is going to get activated, which will bring a lot of emotions, and we'll see that when we get into the tarot cards. But I definitely see that some kind of emotions are getting activated with career. Let me just see what is getting activated, and then we'll again bring out some kind of the Tower and the Mother of Swords. Okay, a very shrewd information, very sudden opportunity, but very tight opportunity. Exactly the way you wanted is going to come on your way, and it would come through someone who is again a good teacher for you, or a mentor kind of figure in your life, and would communicate it very clearly this time, very loud, very clear. And then we have Chiron, the heal card, and this communication, the sudden communication with your mentor, with your teacher, or someone who is very special in your life, as a senior person from whom you always take advice, would bring a lot of healing for you in terms of your career, and more we'll see when we see your career reading. But then you would also be able to mend bridges with this teacher kind of figure. Congratulations on that. And you both are maybe starting a new journey together on a new project in your career. Your mentor wants you to join a project with him or her, and you would be like, finally I have something to rely upon. And you are beginning something new with your mentor, and you're bidding goodbye people whom you relied upon in the past, and you definitely that was a safe zone for you. Now you are taking more risk, you are moving forward with life, and are taking that thing and you're building up a new path for yourself, a breakthrough at your hand, and now you don't want to stay in your comfort zone. You want to build a new path for yourself. You have to create something big. You have to create something new for yourself, start a new adventure, and you are healing the relationship that you have with your mentors and your seniors and at your work. So that is the overall energy that I have. And now, what I'm going to do is that take away these cards and then start your overall reading from tarot. Then we'll see what do we have in terms of your career and in your love relationship. Somewhere setting up this. Now I have more space. Yeah. Sorry for doing that. I really wanted to have a little more space. The very first card for your overall message is Judgment. And then we have Father of Cups and of Swords. The Sun card. And the Chariot. What I'm seeing here is that you are transforming. You are transforming from a person who was always confused, someone who is very sure about what they want in their life, and you are not from a very harsh perspective. You are, even if you are a male, I would say that you a soft energy that dominates you, but still you are someone who is definitely working from your heart, not from your mind, not from your any other uh, thought process, but heart. But the confusion is gone. You definitely don't want to be divided between your heart and your mind or logic or anything else. Have decided that you have tried everything now in past few years, and you know that nothing else works if you don't use your heart. And now things are coming to a closure very quickly. Things are coming to a closure. Whatever you were doing in the past, as you saw here, uh, you are starting a new journey and you want to move forward, and things are coming to a closure for you, and you are taking things forward from your heart, and you will shine like a sun, and there is a lot of forward movement. For some of you, it might be a lot of travel. If your mentor comes with an opportunity which requires you to travel, grab it, I would say. But not everyone would travel a lot. But I definitely see that there is some kind of travel. 10 of Wands on your career, first card. Second card is 9 of Cups. Third card is the Hermit. Justice and Ace. Wonderful. So again, this 10 of Wands looks like a very harsh card, but in this context, I see it as a blessing for you to show it up. Like it's on the extreme left, and the journey towards right is Ace of Cups, overflow of emotions, fulfillment of emotions, because you're transforming into someone who is King of Cups. King of Cups is more or less someone who is satisfied. You can love yourself. Because you can love yourself, now you can love others with a lot of dignity, with a lot of practicality, with a lot of logic, because you can love yourself, because you are doing right things for yourself. Sometimes it does happen is that there are a lot of people who might get jealous. How come you are able to love yourself and also do good for them? They will give some sarcastic comments. They may come with a lot of advice. Trust me, I've been there, gone through that process, and I've taken those advices very seriously, and I have just cut my own leg with an axe, and I don't want you to do that. And that's something that is bound to come to you over the next few months. But looking at your career, there's end of pain. Maybe you have already done that. You have hurt yourself listening to others. You were already a king of cups in the past, but then you got confused with others' recommendation. But now you are coming back being the king of cups and shine like the sun and move forward in life. uh, let go of the burden of others. You don't want others' burdens to irritate you or slow you down, because you want to move forward in life. The chariot card here is saying, I'm pointing different cards in different uh, sequences because I'm trying to relate those cards and talking about those cards at that time. Then we have the Nine of Cups saying that you can slow down right now, because in terms of your logic, in terms of your thought process, in terms of constantly thinking of what you have done, what was right, what was wrong, slow down on that part. Don't slow down in doing things. Uh, Again, we have this tortoise card, which is also slow and steady movement and long term thinking. But I'll come to it in a moment. But I just want to talk a little more about Nine of Cups, which is talking about, of course, wish fulfillment. If you are a regular viewer of tarot card readers, every tarot card reader would associate Nine of Cups with wish fulfillment, and that is perfectly fine, and that's definitely going to happen, or bound to happen in this case, because that's what we see here. And in your career, we saw the Cancer card, because from Libra, Cancer is your 10th. And we saw the third house, which is Sagittarius and Chiron. So Chiron in third house in Sagittarius for you also means a lot of communication, lot of short-term travel, short distance travel. Maybe you will travel to the neighboring cities regularly for projects and something like that, and that will bring a lot of luck to you. That is coming on your way. Grab it. What the cards are telling is that if so immediately what they said, that if you're traveling uh, like 300 kilometers once in a while, and you're spending 3-4 hours in a bus or a train, you get a lot of time to reflect. And that's what this Hermit card is saying, that reflect upon how you can survive using your heart as emotional anchor rather than your mind as a manipulative guiding. These are two different zones, two different worlds. You have tried and tested your mind, using your mind and manipulating others, and manipulating your own self, fooling your own self, tricking your own self. You have tried it all and it didn't work in your favor. And now is the time to reflect how you can get back to your heart energy, how you can open up your heart energy, heart chakra, and still move forward in life. Bring justice to yourself, open yourself to the capability where you are source of energy for others. People rely on you, people depend on you, and then it brings a certain kind of responsibility on your shoulders. You cannot play tantrums, you cannot say yes or no. Like sun, you have to rise every morning. Like sun, you have to set every evening, which means that you have to bring discipline to your life, which means that you will have moving forward, you have to bring a sense of discipline, sense of responsibility in your life to bring justice to yourself and to people around yourself. Because there would be a lot of people who would give you wrong advice. I'll give you an example. I can relate to this a lot from a past event. I was almost a disciplined person in a certain situation, and that's where something happened between me and my superior. And my superior always gave me advice that you're working too hard, it's making others insecure, and something of those kind of things. It was not very direct but very subtle. It took me a while to understand that, and I suddenly started doing nothing and started taking some irrational, irresponsible decisions and took some wrong opportunities so that others don't feel threatened to me, others don't feel uh, competitive feeling from me, and that's where I saw a complete collapse. Last 4 5 years was just going through this process, and now after a long struggle, I've realized that I have to come back to my own senses, and I could relate to this overall sequence that I see on your cards, very much related to what happened to me in last 4 5 years at my workplace. So I'm just seeing that. So my advice for you is to move forward with a lot of discipline. Think as your responsibility, the responsibility of sun to provide us light. It's the responsibility of sun to give us darkness, because 24/7 sunlight is also not good. So it's the responsibility of sun to take care of all of that. And then there would be clouds someday which would uh, hinder the sunlight and all those things, and those dark days would come and go. They are never permanent, so remember that. And then you have the chariot and the ace of cups talking about there would be excess of positive emotions, and it will overflow and it will make you feel very happy in the coming months. Let's see what is happening on your relationship. We have already some cards that want to come out. Need one more card. Card is that. Okay, there. We'll see the last card as a bonus card a little later, but I'll open the first 5 cards. So first card is Daughter of Pentacles. Then we have the Moon. Then we have the Death, the Hierophant, and the Father of Swords. Wonderful. 3 major arcana cards, and the central card is the Death card, the card of transformation. I already told you something's transforming in your life. You are opening up your heart chakra, which is also directing that you are opening yourself to new relationship, especially with the mentor, because the Hermit. I'm going back to the career reading right now. Sorry for shaking the camera, but I'm going back to the Hermit reading card here. A Hermit is also represented by Jupiter in some contexts, not every time. So again, the teacher. So you are transforming your relationship with your teacher, but you are transforming your relationship at a whole new level with the society, with the team where you work, with the people in your family, with everyone. And also, if you are having a relationship with a certain someone and it is stressed and it is not going perfectly fine, you are transforming that for good. What I'm seeing here is that you are represented by the Daughter of Pentacles, and your other significant other is represented by Father of Swords, King of Swords, and this one is what Knight of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that you are kind of quite passive person, and but this person on the other hand is quite straightforward and quite logical, and would give you a very straightforward advice. First of all, this person will also make you little, only during this month, will irritate you to a certain extent in terms of relationship by showing you all that can improve in yourself. It's not that you are a bad person or you are quite closed in a relationship. It's something that you, because of the past circumstances in this relationship, you have distanced yourself or you have slowed yourself down, that you would not react to a lot more you possibly reacted in a very loud way in the past or in a very significant way, but slowly you lost your interest and your reactions got dimmer and dimmer, and you were like, okay, do whatever you want, I don't care. And this person will slowly remind you that I never fall for you, who you are right now. I definitely don't know who you are right now. I was in a relationship with that person who had reactions in a very clear and significant way. This will make you little emotional, and you would be forced to transform yourself again, recreate that bonding that you have with this person. And I'm seeing that the bonding with this person is going to be recreated in a very significant way, and then with the sun and the hierophant together, I see that the bonding would be so strong that there would be a lot of people feeling jealous. But then this will help uh, both of you move forward with judgment and the chariot, and in relation with board cards, which is the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords, representing you and your significant other, or significant group, or significant mentor, whoever this person, in whichever context you are seeing this relationship. I think that, uh, like in the past, people will again start getting jealous of your relationship, but then this time around, because both of you have gone through a process, you would rather prefer to move forward with your relationship, not worrying about others, and you would focus on your own self. That's the reading, and then we have the Six of Cups. You would never forget what happened in the past in terms of this relationship, how this relationship went through stress, how this relationship went through all that struggles, and then you would realize that how deep your relationship is. You still survived, and now you are in the process of growing and making a outward projection. Till now, you were working on the roots. You were working on the roots. Now you are working on the outward projection as a healthy couple, healthy partner, healthy whatever business relationship, love relationship, whatever it is. You have very strong roots, unseparable, and no matter what attacks, you know how to survive. So that's your reading, Libra. I hope this was useful for you. It's already 24 minutes, so I think I'll stop here. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye and